Joe Lacob, some people I think will want to talk to Lacob. 888-957-9570.
Yeah, where is everybody?
Which owner would you like to talk to? If you had one question for that owner, what would that question be? Jerry Jones. Somebody brought up Jerry Jones because Jed York doesn't come out and talk much. He doesn't speak much.
The other end of the spectrum.
And I see Jerry Jones every single week. He's talking during training camp. Like just the other day, he goes, the NFC East better be on their game because we're going to be on our game. And then the Dak interception starts floating around the internet.
Like you.
And it's just like, hey, well, the NFC East, they're going to have to be on their game because we're on our game. We feel really good about our roster.
Another
Mike McCarthy.
pour of Johnny Walker Blue over there.
Jerry Jones. Now, we were talking about this yesterday. Which type of owner would you be? And I'd probably be in the mode of Jerry Jones and Al Davis.
It is interesting. The thing you hate is the thing you would probably most resemble.
Yeah, I know. But this guy hasn't won anything. I would come in winning championships. I would be wearing rings every single.
Listening to this?
I would wear rings every presser as an owner. I would sit there just like this with the rings on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so when we won the championship in what year? 1982. And,
Bro, it's 2023.
Yeah, I would be flashing. I would be. Oh my gosh!
What if you would? This attitude you have is great, but you kind of are now reminding me of the Cohen guy for the Mets, where he hasn't won
Steve
jack,
Cohen.
And you're all talk and no substance.
I would tweet. I tweet. I do IG lives. I'd be the most. I do it all as an owner. Are you kidding me? I call newspapers. I call radio shows. You guys would have me on weekly.
You think?
Jerry Jones? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would want to be on weekly. Tuesday morning. Need a day after the game. If it's a Monday night game, give me on Wednesday.
The old thing used to be you have the quarterback on Monday
Right.
morning. Remember back in the day, Steve Young had like the Monday morning quarterback. He actually literally had a Monday morning quarterback show. Could you imagine Tuesday with Bonte Hill, the owner? What team would you own?
Could be the Niners if I could own a team.
Pick anyone you want.
Wow. I know the Detroit Lions. No Super Bowls. Not a lot of good history. That fan base is starving. Blue-collar town. They need somebody like me. Boisterous. Just out there in the mix.
You know what the first thing I would do if I owned the Detroit Lions?
What's that?
Get rid of the dome. You got to be outdoors.
You got to go outdoors.
I mean, when I see Michigan and Michigan State playing in the snow, nothing's cooler than that.
Yep. I would go for Phil. Hey, whenever I do Madden's coming out this weekend. I had a franchise with the Jets and the Lions. The Jets already are outdoors, but the Lions, I made them outdoors. We were getting snow games in the playoffs. It was cold. Yeah. You got to play that. You got same thing with the Vikings. You got to go cold. And those uniforms with the Lions, oh my God, that blue and gray. Oh my God. The owner of the Lions, I've had Barry there. I've had Rodney Pete. I bring back Herman Moore, Brett Perryman. Hell, Scott Mitchell's fat ass can come back and show love to the fan base.
Who's the first person you're inviting into your suite? Now I have to really have fun with this visual.
First person in the suite.
It's Detroit. It's Motown.
I'm one of those owners. I got to be in a suite by myself, like Al Davis. Maybe just maybe my Will Kiss, like the Raiders. My Raymond Ritter. They got to sit right next to me.
I love you to death, but you are a name dropper and a celeb guy. You would have Mully to your right.
No.
Yes, you would.
No, only for big games. Only for big games.
No. He'd have Draymond Green and Eminem sitting right next to him.
100%.
No.
Marshall, how you doing?
No, Tommy Hearns, maybe. Tommy Hearns, Detroit. But no, I would be by myself with my PR. Hey, I need those stats. I need every stat, every play call. Matter of fact,
you'd have the headset.
Yeah, I need a headset. I need a headset. I need an earbug. I need to hear everything. I would be that owner.
At Candlestick, there was a phone straight from Eddie D's suite down to the field where he could call to the coach.
Just like Al Davis.
Wow, bro.
Call, hey, what's going on down there?
The irony of you owning a team in Motown and not knowing one artist or song from the Motown era is quite. It's funny.
They all be there. Temptations, OJs,
all the people I don't know.
Smokey Robinson, Gordie Howe. That's
I want to introduce you to one of the legendary artists. Is that Maroon 5? No, this is the Temptations.
Dude, Barry Gordy, he'd be in the suite. I get Barry up there from Motown.
Here comes Chauncey Billups,
architect. But during the game, you can't be in my suite because I'm gonna be like this, legs out, collar loose, like this.
When was the last time we saw Jed on the television broadcast?
It's been a long time.
On like a game.
It's been a long time.
Super Bowl?
Not even the Super Bowl. Did we even see him during the Super Bowl?
I don't remember it. I remember
saw
John Lynch. I remember John Lynch.
Time out.
I remember John Lynch. The camera's fine, John Lynch.
Time out.
By the way, that's another thing that you'd be pissed about. If the camera found the GM more than it found you, you would be calculating. You would have an intern calculating who gets more looks.
I would have a problem. I would have a problem with that. I'm not going to lie. I'd probably be more Jerry Jones than I admit, but at least we're going to win. And I'm going to know when to speak. When they lose, I may break a TV. I may break a remote control.
100%. He's inviting like Netflix or Apple Plus to do an entire doc on him.
Here's the best part about it all. If I hold the team, me and the boys after a big win, I'm renting out the club and we're going crazy. We're popping bottles.
Me and the boys.
If we got some lunatics who like to deal with that cocaine, then damn it, we got the corner over there for you. We got the private box for you. I'll just look away. Do what you got to do to get ready for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I know the cocaine's happening. Just don't let it get to the crack, okay? But I got you.
Crack come into play for you.
I got you.
You know, it's
office in the practice field, overlooking the practice field. Tell me you wouldn't be that owner.
Who, me?
You'd be at every practice, wouldn't you?
I'd be very intense. I freely admit it. But I would be more like, I think I would probably put myself as part of the coaching staff because I'd want to be in the shorts every day, running around like Pete Carroll, chewing gum, high-fiving guys.
So you'd be like John Lynch running single high safety, just kind of by yourself.
Well, he's a little more relaxed than I am. Like I got to get in the mix. Yesterday we were out at the park. I was hitting ground balls, and you don't just hit ground balls. Like we do full practices, even if it's like 4 kids. That's just who I am. It's all or nothing.
Would you be firing coaches left and right?
Probably.
I'd probably give them 1-year deals. All my coaches.
With coach options?
With coach options.
Owner options. Owner options. And you ain't getting $10 million a year on this team. Better believe that. We're hiring young hotshots where we don't have to pay them. We're going to build their profile up, and when they get a little too cocky, we're going to do them like Gruden. We're going to trade their ass to Tampa Bay.
How many mediocre quarterbacks are you running through? That's what the 415 wants to know.
Oh, my gosh. We're getting a big boy. You better believe that.
You think you sound like Al Davis and Jerry Jones, but in reality, you're just describing Jim Irsay.
Hey, he's got a Super Bowl.
You imagine me, draft combine, all the owners on the GMs. When I seen him throw that ball, and you hear the rumors.
I love it.
The Detroit Lions, under the ownership of Vontae Hill, are willing to give up all these picks for the number 1 pick. We'll pull a Mike Ditka and trade everything for Ricky Williams.
Oh, God. Ricky Williams is amazing. Absolutely amazing.